Cherry at the Greensburg Palace Theater with these guys. Baroness, we got John, lead singer, vocalist. Alan, drums, bad motherfucker on the drums from what I'm hearing on the Blue album. And Suburb, big ass bass player, man. You guys are bombing on this album, man. It's like it's heavy, man. It's like it's moved on so much from where you were at the EP 1 and 2. You know, those two albums, and then the Red record. But you seem to find the perfect balance for the. We got someone else coming.
Yeah, we got someone else coming.
That's all right. You seem to find the perfect balance between the light, the shade, and the dark on this album.
Yeah.
How did that come about? What was the catalyst for the sound coming together? You know, you guys just was a very thought out process.
No, I mean it wasn't too thought out. I think it was just Pete joined the band, and that here we go. Yeah, when Pete joined the band, things kind of clicked in and came into focus a little bit more.
I mean, do you write material down where you live in Savannah? Is that where you recorded as well?
No, we recorded out at a couple studios in Dallas, Texas.
Okay.
But we wrote the whole thing in Savannah. And
Armenians are on all the music publications, the underground publications. Is that a rush for you guys? Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, totally a rush. I think it's pretty exciting. I mean, the vast array of different kinds of blogs and publications that we've gone to, or magazines or whatnot, has been pretty great. Not only just like metal, but your rock scenes or indie rock scenes, and just all across the board. It's been pretty cool. Mm-hmm. It's been well received, and I think the feedback has really, I think, just pushed us to go strive for better and just keep on pushing forward. So
yeah, I know you've been out on the road for a while with Mastodon. I mean, are you taking any great lessons from them, or have you learned the ropes of the road pretty much?
Yeah, well, I mean, I think like touring with like bands like Mastodon that are at a level that professionalism is really important for us to tour with bands like that, because we learn from them. Mm-hmm. And just watch how they do things, and it's impressive. Mm-hmm. So it helps us in more ways than that. But it's good to go on a good band, good tour like this.
Hey, you guys brought a new guy in, Alan.
No,
Pete. Pete. I was going to ask Alan, how did Pete come in? Was he a hookup through one of you guys? You just hear about him through a band?
We want to talk about Pete. No, let Pete explain. He's good.
Hey, I'm Pete. I have known all these guys my entire life. We've been playing music together since we knew how to play music, and so that's how I'm in the band. And so it was just.
You went to high school together?
Went to high school together. We grew up together. We learned how to play music together. All played in several different projects together as kids growing up, and and yeah, that's that. I mean, there's definitely a lot of history there. So so maybe that's the reason why it just worked out like it worked out.
And I noticed on this album, the Blue record, that you've really expanded upon your melodic structures. Is that attributed to bringing Peter in? Was he the guy that you just have these nice?
I mean, I think Pete has
nice hybrid type picking type melodies that really weren't on the Red record. You know what I mean? Yeah. Red record was more.
I think it's partially because Pete, like I said, Pete and I really learned how to play guitar together, so we both played real similarly.
And we both sing as well, and we both have a similar range and vocals. Mm-hmm. So maybe whereas before, it was just John. It was up to John to lay it down. Yeah. And now we're able to use our vocals as another instrument, and that's so we developed that a little bit as well.
Blunt way. Now it's like, well, we've said these blunt things. Now it's time to say subtler things. Mm-hmm. And those subtleties include things like melody, but they also include things like some harshness. So you gotta strike a balance. So it's like now the pendulum's just swinging a little bit further. So the lighter moments are lighter and the darker moments are darker, and that's right. We're just getting older and learning how to do it. You know what I mean?
Would it bring in John Congleton in to produce? Is it Congleton? Yeah, Congleton. I never really read of any of his stuff before. Yeah. I mean, how did he amalgamate to what you guys were doing, and did he have more of a role like a lot of the upgrade producers, higher end producers do, or did he not just lay back and let you do what you do?
His kind of mantra in the studio was just like, I want you guys to be happy with what comes out. Mm-hmm. I mean, that said, he put his own imprint on it. He put his own stamp on it, and I think we went with him because the records he had done, most of them weren't quote unquote heavy records, but they had just had a sound that we were all digging on, and he was just a super relaxed guy that just. I think one of his main strengths is he just understands how to get the best out of a group of people without really without
Pushing.
without being too aggressive.
Now, do you just listen to like obscure music together? Is like when you guys are just chilling?
I listen to all kinds of music. I
I mean, when you're
everybody just,
recording, I mean, does that like, cause like Steel
kinda
That
hard.
Sleeps the Eye? I mean, that's just like reminds me of some like folklore type music from like medieval times. I mean, it's just mind boggling. I mean, if you're sometimes you listen to the album, and sometimes you naturally get stoned. You know what I mean? By the end, you're all spaced out. You're like, what the fuck? That's how where's your mind?
That's
So,
right.
it takes you on a journey, and that's what any good album should do.
Yeah. That's what it's supposed to do.
Yeah.
So have you had any interest from like bigger record labels, or would you want to sign with a bigger record label? Is that an interest?
That's neither here nor there. Yeah.
let all those other monkeys deal with it.
Yeah,
we're
exactly.
with a great label now.
Relapse seems to be working
Yeah, I
hard.
mean, they're great friends of ours over there. They work their asses off for us. We work our asses off for them.
Mm-hmm. No, the video did you do a video for the Red Record? I didn't get that.
we
You
did.
did?
We did a video for Wanted West on Red Record.
Oh, okay, that's a great track.
Yeah.
But I just got the new one for
Right.
a horse called Golgotha.
Yeah.
What do you guys like read the Bible or anything? Like, isn't Golgotha the mountain where Jesus died or something?
Yes.
Yes, it is. I believe so.
Yeah.
From my Christian schooling way back in the day. But what inspired you to write that type of a song? Like, what do you hone
Well,
in
it's
on?
not.
What did you-
It's not necessarily a religious song. It's just.
No, I just that's.
Like every song on this record is just it's just like a little vignette or a little story from one of our lives. I mean, it's if it's something particular and direct and it's got like a narrative to it, yeah, maybe. Then some of them are a little bit more obscure. They're more just like sort of feelings and textures, and all that kind of stuff. But what I like to do lyrically is just kind of take something that's real personal to us and real distinct to us, like something that happened to me on one particular day and impacted me, and then try to retell that story. I mean, like when you were listening to music and you were young and you were impressionable, I'm sure there was records that.
Up ones,
Yeah,
all the
right.
ones.
But you like
Jimi
read
Hendrix.
the lyrics on those records, and they're not like about something like so specific.
That you
But
can put your
relate
finger
to
You
it.
can adapt it to your.
You relate
own
it to
little-
yourself, right? And that's
That's
exactly the thing. I mean, there's a lot of records, a lot of Zeppelin records that came out that when I was growing up, like lyrically, I couldn't figure out exactly what it was about, but I knew that it had something to do with me.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think I would, that we would be doing a service to our audience if we told these stories and put the wall up and said, "This is us. Now y'all check it out because this is our story, and you can do with what you want with it." But what we're trying to do is tell stories that that everybody goes through.
Are you working on another video for this album? Or?
We're just starting work. We're just starting work for another series of videos.
Oh, you're gonna do
Yeah.
a couple.
Well, we're gonna do 2 at once.
Oh, for the blue record?
Yeah,
Oh,
we're working.
sweet.
We're working on it now. We'll see if
Sweet.
it happens. I mean, it's a pretty big undertaking.
You've been getting a good response back from the fans and audience. You've been procuring an audience. With
Yeah,
the
no,
blue
it's
record.
been great, man. I mean, we've been touring our asses off since it came off. We've been all around the world with this record, and it's been great. Nothing to complain about.
How long are you gonna tour on it?
Till people stop listening to the record.
I don't know when you start getting into that creative mode. You guys write on the road at all or not?
Not too much on the road. I mean, we never have time to write on the road.
Yeah.
But we've definitely got some new material in the works, and as soon as this record sort of winds down, we'll be right into the next one.
You pick a Keller again? Yeah. Just don't break the Pink record, man. No Pink record. Man.
Did you guys listen to Gigz Pink?
This is their video. It's off of this album, the Blue Record, which is simply phenomenal. If you don't have it in your collection, you must get it for your collection. If you're a music head like me, you need this shit when you're stoned. But anyways, this is a horse called Golgotha, and it's not from Jesus' mouth.